Yeah. So beautiful. Sometimes in life opportunities seem to find me, so I have to look up in the sky and blink twice and stop this disbelief from striving up inside me. As we all know, terror is the key. I won't be afraid when fear finds me. This simple mind is greater at times than those who don't think clearly. Peace and love, that's what I always say when I'm trying to find my way out of this cave. I feel trapped, this shit's more like a cage in a cave. At least there's a light at the end of a tunnel, whereas a cage feels more like a struggle. If I pick the lock, I'll break free and become someone more apparent to the disbelief hiding inside of me. I'll break free and become someone more like the person I want to be and not like the people that surround me. I'm not following the herd, the herd's following me. Yeah, cause I'll break free. I'll try and solve poverty and how people ask for equality. I'm not talking about shares in a company, more like the values of fairness and economy. And when people begin to question my authenticity because of the white lies and the white lines I take at night, I'll begin to question my own, because I don't have an answer for the simplicity and the simple state of mind. Look deeper before you point your finger and try to understand the complexity of mine. As we all know, time flies when you're on the spot and you don't look at the clock, it never stops. But when you're in the flow, time becomes irrelevant, man, and the mind seeks other plots to try and develop on the spot. We carry on through and pass ourselves to see the truth, otherwise we blank it because you can't handle it or understand it, because the flow's too quick for a simple mind to grasp it. Music's strange that way, it tells so many emotion but the brain collapses, it enters the mode of misunderstanding. Find yourself before you lose yourself, that's what people always say. Break out of your shell and become someone else more apparent, and try not to become a form of misunderstanding. Life isn't a story that music tells, it's life that tells the story. Because the truth is I don't get these whack ass rappers that rap fast and screw up their lyrics to create a rap trap. Take it slow and feel the flow before you lash out and lose control. We all become so lost in our own way. Fuck what people say, being with someone holds you back in a certain way. Yeah, love is evident, but the fact that surrounds it is lost in translation. Where did the end come near? Where did the satisfaction disappear? Music helps in some ways, I guess. The satisfaction never agrees with your greed, but I'm going to agree with you sincerely that life will eventually leave me and death is the end of the story. But as the end comes near, you'll see me surviving the times, trying to develop a rhyme that isn't about time but about how I live my life. People die, it's horrific. It's like taking a bullet and losing a limb to it. Cause like Nas said, I'm surviving the time, trying to find my way through this rhyme. Thinking about my journey, not where I'm going but where I came from. Trying to spit lyrics to this shit. It's like describing a time before I was 9 and started thinking all the time. Sleepless nights, frozen like frostbite. I can't move, I'm struggling to find my groove. I can't sleep because my brain's in too much of a loop. I can't stop thinking, I'm losing myself. My brain's rewriting itself. It's poetic, it's lost in translation. It's a real-time evaluation of how I grew old and became so bold. A stubborn little shit on the road, glory is my next goal. I found out quite frequently the difficulties of getting to the top and finding your spot, as I've been drinking a lot recently, abiding by my time differently. Whether I'm thinking clearly is another story. The thing is I don't see alcohol as this addictive quality that everyone takes literally. Drink responsibly is all I ever hear on the daily. How funny, yeah, I'm not an alcoholic, whatever people say. They're usually trying to be symbolic in some way. Every session is more like a regression, taking me back to the days of interventions. Before I had a job, before I got paid, I used to get laid. But nowadays I'm on the sidelines, taking time, trying to divide work and playtime. That's the official ritual. The good old days began to get awful. I fought once, twice, but the third time wasn't so nice. He took these bars written with literacy, literally, ain't that funny? Dropping bars before you spar, each lyric hit the beat and departs. Now carry on the flow until you scar, replicating each hit like a twitch. You're creating a beat from this. As the blood runs down your face, you'll begin to see each race. You're getting beat because you're afraid. You begin to lose control, falling to the floor once more. You remember the voices inside your head as you anticipate, beginning to spread your legs, opening up the door for one more. His next step is the last straw. As he aims for your crown jewels, you'll knock him down too. Now it's your time to throw the last punch and make the scoreboard. Finding his weak spot, you knock on the door so it unlocks. Blood everywhere. You carry on hitting, but you can't remember your victim. As your mate drags you away, you become afraid. What the fuck have I done today? Yeah. Feel the flow before you lash out and lose control. I guess that's just it. One mic and a set of lyrics.